It's almost like a tin taste.
Yeah, it's like
those
licking
ones
a
don't taste
butthole,
bad.
with like sometimes
aren't-
buttholes taste a little bit more like pennies,
Yeah. Aren't all
Two
cans
Dolts, Chris and
like
Daryl,
made
yeah,
of
they run
aluminum?
shit. Current world events and forever on some dumb shit. Fun lit with a bush light, especially, even though they always getting banned, allegedly. Crack a bourbon, peep the sermon, it's just two dolts. And you know they hold it down like it's two ropes. So crack a bourbon, peep the sermon, it's just two dolts. Taking over in the game, bringing new hope.
Fuck you for that. It's been 3 weeks. I forgot all about that.
Still got it, Daddy. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks. You're listening to the 46th ranked comedy podcast in Egypt.
On Apple
Whatever.
Podcasts. Then throw the Egypt part in, because then when you say 46th ranked Apple Podcast for comedy, people are like, fuck, these guys are like Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
But that's only in Egypt. Welcome, Egypt. Thank you, Egyptian.
Egypt coming in strong.
Fuck,
Who
maybe
knew
we
that misogyny and moderate racism would go so far in Egypt?
did
I
talk
did.
about like triangle hats and pyramids one night?
Sure.
How'd we get so big? I mean, we were huge in Germany. Now we're huge in Egypt.
Yeah, so Germany, I think, listens to more podcasts. So we're not going to be number 46 in fucking Germany. The first 37 are all about how funny Hitler was.
Yeah.
One whole podcast in Germany is
What
about
jokes there.
how many dumps he would take. It's called Shitler. It's weird. So, anyways, we're back. We're doing a quick show.
I got a question real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you call a lesbian that's on fire?
I don't know.
LGBTQ.
Great. That's great. The older you get, that shoulder is looking pretty good right now.
Woo! Yeah, dude, I can move it.
With your
2
air
weeks
dress.
fucking stuck to my chest.
You look like you're dressed like you're about to coach softball.
I'm literally wearing black shorts, black t-shirt, and a fucking FootJoy waterproof wind jacket right now. I walked in the house, it's a billion fucking degrees in here.
It's like you hit a button and just a bunch of gym teacher it's come through in a closet.
I had knee-high socks and fucking Birkenstocks going. I'd be a fucking lesbian gym teacher right now.
It happens.
I fucking parked my Subaru outside.
Fucking sick, dude. Yeah, lots happened in the last couple weeks. 3 weeks.
You think?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Dude, everything has happened. We have an hour and a half, and we're not going to touch on it all.
I'll talk fast. Number one, fuck Mexico. Boom. Said it.
Why?
I don't mind Mexico. I'll say fuck corporate America in Mexico. The resort we stayed at, nice, clean. Forgot that it was going to be 18-year-old spring breakers getting drunk for the first time. Not good. Not good at all.
Retardation.
I just don't know why anybody would want to go to Mexico. All I hear about are drug cartels, people getting kidnapped, women getting raped, and food poisoning. There's zero of that sounds remotely.
Okay, so you only said one
attractive.
bad thing about it.
Yeah. Food poisoning. Fuck, I knew it too. I was like, wait, these are all good things.
The first three, awesome sell.
I have also been at the bar since 7:30 this morning, and I played poker for the last 6 hours.
Yeah, look like
we
you
had a couple
snapped a little
Heinekens.
bit, eh? Made a little cash today.
Yeah, I made a few bucks. I should have won a lot more.
We
there's a few $1,000 swings today.
Fair.
Gross.
Happens. We went to Planet Hollywood, and you get there and you get off the car and they walk you through, and some guy does this, and you're treated like you're fucking Sean Connery.
Last time I heard a guy doing that when you get off the bus and everything was in Vegas when they were trying to hand you the fucking porn cards.
I wish, my friend. So they clap for you, they pretend you're a celebrity, and then you know what you do after that amazing intro, you go stand in line like a fucking asshole. So then we get upgraded and we go to our room that's the same room that we would have had if we weren't upgraded. And they're painting our building, Daryl. They're painting it.
Oh, so you get free huff and puff?
So we go on this balcony and we can see the Gulf of America. We can see the whole fucking setup, you know, and then some Mexican dude on scaffolding comes down like, like he's in the Bourne Identity.
It just gets really like that. What the fuck's up with that Mexican spider? They're big
There's
down
paint,
here.
there's paint everywhere, you know. And because we got upgraded, we thought, cool, you know, I like Bullet. This is Four Roses, but I like Bullet. They had Bullet, and Bullet was for the band that we got because we got upgraded. So I go, I'll do a double Bullet on the rocks. And the guy goes, no. I'm like, what? No. I'm like, no, we got upgraded. No, just room. Like, okay, so fuck me, right? So then I gotta drink Jim Beam like I'm a fucking slave.
Wait, so you go to your hotel room, you can get Bullet.
No, you get nothing.
Why was he saying room?
So you get a bracelet that is also your room key, but it also indicates what level of service you should get. Because it's like class warfare and the most classless place of all time. You know, the shows were terrible. Like, I want to sit around and watch a guy spin plates. Got it. Do that for my life. Fuck you. Sucks. Dude, I did not have a good time.
I know.
They got this like,
I enjoyed
they got this like this shitty video game room. You and I could spend $3,000 and have better video games at our house than they had at this resort. And it was $175 a day for the kids to get a day pass to play 9 different video games. Fuck you. All inclusive, baby. All inclusive. The class warfare and all inclusive, mind numbing. You think, hey, I'm in Mexico. I'm by the pool. I'm going to have a nice Tecate.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to have a Pacifico. No, Coors Light. So I came to Mexico to drink Coors Light, which I don't drink in America.
Imported beer. You drank imported beer.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Tap the Rockies, baby, in fucking Mexico. Fuck you.
I love how you had such a terrible time.
Just
so happy.
It's like, what else? Dude, there was times I think we went to bed.
Who the fuck is Trent Slade?
Porn star, obviously.
Fuck. Dude, I hate when I make funny comments on public posts and I get all their fucking influencers like, oh, you should add me in this. And no, dude, fuck off.
Yeah. Dude, you're so charismatic in your fucking
I'm so hilarious.
Fucking shirt right now.
Cunt. It's a fucking golf windbreaker.
Does it say T-Bone on the back?
No, it's this Foot Joy.
Oh.
Like all right. Asian massage parlor place.
It does. It looks like the robe you get before you get a handy from a fucking sex trafficked woman.
For that little fucking Asian lady.
Not that I know what that's like, because I like consensual. I put the sensual in consensual. So you said you had some things to talk about. Go ahead, man. I'm just in a bad mood. I'm in a real bad mood right now. I
don't know how to make that worse for you.
But anyone else lose $70,000 a year this week? Me too.
Oh, cry us the fucking river.
God.
Whoa,
I just don't like
hang on. How do I? Oh, you can't hear that, can you?
No.
Can you hear that? You can't?
No. Can you hear this?
Retardation.
Yeah, dude.
Retardation.
There it is. Fuck. Okay. I'm watching something that I want to share, but there's no forward or back button.
Hit share.
Is that what I?
Yep.
Is that what I can do? And then it'll pop up.
Phildo, you're right. I would be in a better mood at 9 p.m. because I would be fucking annihilated. But I got to drive 2.5 hours to go to a 8 o'clock in the morning goddamn fucking soccer thing in the fucking rain. We're getting torrential rain.
It doesn't show up.
What are you trying to get show up on?
I'm trying to get what we're about to watch to rewind. I can't rewind this.
Just hit play and just go through it.
instance,
Yeah.
he should have hit her. I think this is the time you hit it.
So this is Alec Baldwin.
That is a
in his
fucking lack of
cunt
respect.
Yeah.
fucking
I'm still
walk,
learning English.
Okay.
How
So
do you say
allegedly she's, like,
disrespect?
learning
Babe, if I talk to you like
Here, hit
that, first of
pause,
all,
hit pause.
privately, negative, but
Oh, yeah.
That's why I
publicly,
do all this stuff
Okay.
because you're terrible at this. I love
Yeah,
you very
where is it?
much.
Where?
You're my
Just
best
tell me
friend.
where the fuck it is, bro.
You're my best friend. You're fucking terrible.
Oh my god. Where's the rewind button?
This is a new character I have called Brass Tax Chris. Brass Tax, you're fucking terrible. Fuck you. Mexico, go fuck yourself.
Okay, so where is it?
BTB, baby.
BTB, baby. Same initials.
Yeah,
as
so
my-
what I would do is unshare, let it roll through, then unpause.
Okay, so I stop sharing because I can't.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay,
we're unshared now. This is you don't realize the talent I have to fucking plate spin, baby.
Dude, yeah.
You just sit there and look gorgeous.
I don't do this much. This whole sharing thing, you didn't.
That coat,
give
you look
me
like
the,
Fred Flintstone that came back to the future. Fucking
You didn't
cunt.
give me the
Brass tacks.
the green light to do this because you didn't think I could.
Well, I know you can't, and I was just proven right, but that's fine.
Yeah. Don't make this. It is white. Okay. All right.
Okay.
We're back in the
So,
beginning.
Pause it, share
paused.
it.
Okay.
then
Are you
unpause
ready? Okay.
Now,
Here
before
we go.
when they start talking, we can't hear each other as good as we can hear each other.
Okay.
This is Alec Baldwin's shit wife, who is not foreign, by the way.
Yeah. What is up with that? She's got a
She
fake
changed the
ass
fucking-
accent.
Yeah, she pretends she's from Spain.
Okay. And I heard that rumor out there that she was pretending.
Yeah.
And I think Christina hits on this here at the end.
She's one of those
So-
bitches that say, I went to Ibiza.
Yeah.
Like, did you really?
Well, that's literally how you're supposed to say it.
Yeah, fuck you.
I mean,
Brass tacks.
I would say it Ibiza, but I mean, when in Rome or Spain, you say Ibiza.
People that do that are dumb as
And then you
fuck.
drink and you bite your fucking tongue and then you scream fuck and whatever. So this
You
is
do that, you're dumb as fuck. Brass tacks.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Watch Alec Baldwin's fucking reaction when she tries to put him in his place.
And
And
this
then
is when
watch
I
Sarah's
realized he
wife.
actually did mean to shoot that girl.
Oh, 100%. I have a joke for that too.
Feels to have it be out there.
It's gonna be great.
This
You're a
season-
winner.
Oh my God! When I'm talking, you're not talking.
Sorry.
No, when I'm talking, you're not talking.
Right there. Look at this. Look at the look
Yeah.
on his face. At
Good
this
pause. You know what?
moment,
Couldn't
I am
give you credit
probably
for the pause.
punching her right in the fucking ear hole.
Now, I don't agree to ever hit a woman
Nope,
in
right
public.
here. And then this comes up here in about 12 seconds. No, not in public, not at home. There are times when bitches need to get fucking punched in the fucking head.
Allegedly, never have, but
Nope, I haven't either, and I won't ever. And I
well,
want my
you
daughter
go
to know this,
someplace
whatever.
in the recesses of your mind where you're like, if this is the 30s,
At this point, looking at Alec Baldwin's eyes, at this point, he's like, my wife is about to be the fucking main character in Rust 2.
and and also
Yahtzee.
the guy, good call. The guy is got to be close to his 70s, if not in his 70s, right?
And his wife's a smoke show. I mean, just call a spade here.
She's black.
But rolling coal, baby, rolling coal.
Brass tacks. Yeah, he could still bang 90% of the girls in America.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's Alec fucking Baldwin.
All right, so
His mom
Very-
loves Wegmans, by the way.
yep.
This is why, yes, we'll have to just cut him out of the show. No, I mean, I think this is a really.
There, do you see the deep breath? Now look
Mm-hmm.
at Christina. She knows this bitch needs to get punched right now.
Yeah. Christina's a real person.
I was trying to figure out if she's just trying to, hang along Segura's coattails and everything.
She's
She's
legit
actually-
funny.
She's legit fucking funny.
Yeah, she's legit.
Okay.
She reminds me. Sorry. She reminds
raw show, and it's very real, and we took a lot of chances.
So he walks away in the middle of this.
As you would.
Because you're not going to cave your wife's skull in on fucking live on E.
But
right?
here's the only reason that she's even a talking point and has a microphone in her face is because of him.
Because of him. And that's what every fucking comment says. The only reason she has a voice and is able to be on this red carpet and speak to a microphone is because of him.
And next week you can go to our shop. And you can buy a free Alec Baldwin shirt. We just need to sell t-shirts.
Alec Baldwin said it's okay to punch your wife in the head if she's a cunt.
Dude, I like, first of all, okay. Let's address red flags. Younger, very attractive woman with an aged actor. Red flag. Right? We can all agree. Red flag.
Yeah, and it's this isn't the first fucking case of this. You see it all the time. DiCaprio's probably in 50s. He's fucking dating a 22-year-old chick.
Does not date anyone above like 27 or some shit
like that. Once they age out, he's like, you're gone.
No, I don't agree with that philosophy. I think you can grow old with people. It's fine. But you know what? I might be buying a fucking car on Wednesday. Got a car. Might want another one. I don't know. Girl that is born in fucking like Philadelphia that pretends she's from Spain.
Yeah.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Red flag. Now, the one thing about her that is, commendable is that I think he's thrown 15 kids in her and she's still pretty hot.
Yeah. But he's also literally trying to pump her up, saying you're great, this and everything. He is trying to take his wife and elevate her.
And he never said anything negative.
No.
He said, you're a winner. All this sort of shit.
You're going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Good. I'm rooting for you.
It's a very good point, Daryl, because I do think that sometimes, by sometimes I mean every time, women are designed. They're designed.
I didn't mean that. I was joking. It's a joke. I've been joking.
Women are designed to pull men back, especially if the man is more powerful or more attractive or more. They're up here. They're in a higher lexicon.
We're literally going to tell you, Alec Baldwin is no fucking prize. He's not Brad Pitt. He's not George Clooney. Dude. He's an okay looking older dude who has a fuck ton of money and influence. That's all these women are drawn to is power.
But doesn't he deserve a little bit of shine? Like, oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like, thank you for acknowledging.
She could have handled this 100 different ways, but she chose violence. And I hope he chose violence when they got home.
He looks like a guy that could,
fucking lay the hands.
Yeah. He's got heavy hands.
His hands are fucking rated E for everyone.
I got girl hands.
Yeah.
Did you see his face was like, I will hit you. And I will say, in this instance, he should have hit her. I think this is the time you hit a bitch, is this. That is a fucking lack of respect.
Yeah. I'm still learning English.
How do you say disrespect? Babe, if I talk to you like that, first of all, privately, negative, but publicly?
Yeah, publicly,
bro.
Just straight up. Of the two of them, why is there a camera anywhere?
100%.
Right? So right then when she goes, when I'm talking, you're not talking, he should have been like, do you know why they're even fucking doing
100%.
this? It's not because of you.
No, babe.
It's because of me. So how about whenever I feel like talking, you shut the fuck up.
And then if I just a little slap. Little Sean Connery. Yeah. Ay, que lástima. How do you say it? What do you say when you get hit in Spanish? Ay. No me gusta.
It's insane. That was insane.
But she has a great rack.
No me gusta.
All fair. All fair.
Oh, fuck.
The issue is, like, if the roles were reversed, right? If he's getting interviewed for something.
He's doing.
Yes.
Because of her.
Shooting a girl on fucking on camera. Allegedly. If he's and she pumps him up, you're a winner. You're the best. All this shit, right? And then he did that to her. He'd be so fucking canceled.
Yeah.
Like the most canceled of all time.
Yeah. I can't promote and pump my wife up enough for her job. She's going to Delaware next week for some Rising Leaders Development Program at work.
Della who?
Like her work, like the fucking president of the company knows who my wife is. She's getting a name in the business. She's going places. I cannot say how fucking awesome my wife is and everything that she does. And I want nothing but the best for her. And that's all I talk about. And then she's going to tell everybody that, oh, yeah, my husband's at the bar at 7:30 on a Friday morning. They're like, what a raging asshole.
We all have our roles, man.
Yeah, we do. And that's fine. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. My wife makes more money. People ask that all the time. Your wife makes more money than you? I'm like, a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't care.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't hold it against me.
No.
We have both climbed ladders. We're both doing all right. And
you climb actual ladders because you're a worker bee.
Yeah.
Yes. Same. Like for the longest time.
Way I would ever speak to my wife like that.
No. Because you also societally, you cannot.
Yeah.
You can't.
That was a good effort on that word.
Societally. That's hard for me to say because
it's a very hard word to say, but you did well there. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. I think it's a little fucked. And if the roles were reversed, he'd
be canceled instantly. The cancel culture would be out. The fucking pitchforks and broomsticks on fire and all that shit would be after him like they were when he allegedly shot that girl in the set.
Dude,
he should go home and talk to her.
It sounded like the girl was a bit. And, this is a bad word to say. I think it's a bad word if you're talking about like people that have a little bit more melanin in their system. But when you say uppity, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If we're both white males, you're a little bit more whiter than me. You look like a fucking
Dude, we haven't seen the sun in front. The sun was out today. The first time in 2025.
But if you say, I'm talking to this fucking guy and he's being uppity, and your friends will check you like, whoa. And you're like, no, it's a white guy. And like, it's fine.
I didn't know that was
I think it's designated for ethnic people, marginalized people, and women.
Really?
You can't say uppity. Yeah, I think.
I didn't know that. I just thought that meant like any pretentious cunt gets that designation.
No, pretentious cunts are always whites. You can't be pretentious and a black girl that is also a cunt. It doesn't work. You can say this black cunt. You can. I wouldn't. I respect my sisters.
Soul sisters.
But some are uppity cunts. You're listening to the number 46th podcast on Apple Podcasts for comedy. Right. No big deal. And you do. And you're welcome. You're welcome. Ireland, you need to step it up. Germany, step it up. Spain, coming in hot. Step it up a little bit. We haven't really talked about Spain. I love hairy backs. Women, Spanish women, hairy backs. Cool. All right. Up it up a little bit. Come on. Pump it up.
Feel about
pump the jam.
Oh, what the fuck?
Isn't it weird that we took 3 weeks off and that's the first time we got an email like that? So we didn't do a podcast for 3 weeks. And then we started hitting the fucking shit. I might get another beer. She's gonna have to drive. I don't give a fuck, dude. Brass tacks.
That's what I meant.
I love that saying, and I just thought about it today. Like, imagine you're getting an argument with your wife, which you never do. But I'll be like, that's just the way it is, brass tacks. And then you just walk out. And she's like, well, that's the brass tacks, man. You can't fight against brass tacks.
You can't. In my wife and I've gotten to a great point where
Interesting. Go ahead.
even if we do piss one another off, it'll stop and somebody will say, well, guess what? I'm mad, but you're not entirely wrong about X.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm pissed about this, but it's not that. And we are able to sit there and hash it out relatively quickly.
Sure.
And move on. And so far, and I've been glad for this for the last actually handful of years, her and I have been able to squash so much little shit that can the mountain out of a molehill.
Sure.
Squash all that shit real fucking fast.
The thing is, when you're young, a lot of times you're having that argument for the first time.
Like my wife.
When you're young, you're having that argument for the first time.
Yeah.
So you think that this is the only time I'm going to have this argument.
Oh, you're wrong, bro.
So you go full tilt. You know, you're charging up the hill with the bayonet. You're going to kill everybody, right? An experienced soldier will go, it's not the right time to charge right now. Dude, Egypt loves us.
Oh, fuck. That's what I was going to write on my board. Welcome, Egypt. And I was going to draw the pyramids.
I didn't know they had podcasts in Egypt.
I didn't know
That's
they were.
fascinating.
Yeah. And why do you think everything blows up from them? I didn't know they were terrorists. I don't think they are. Look, I'm not opening a package from Egypt.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Don't they have magic carpets over there?
That's India.
Egypt, India, same amount of letters, vowels, shit.
I'm too dumb to
What
even.
do they speak? What language do they speak?
Egyptian.
Is that really a fucking language?
I think so.
I didn't know if they sang or sang.
That's all they do. They speak in song.
Liability.
Egyptian.
Yeah, you sound like the Bangles and shit. I thought that's what they said.
Hit your wife like an Egyptian.
They all have that fucking flat haircut. Like some bitches from the 80s used to have.
So Egypt is in Africa, right? It's on the African continent.
Yeah. Why are they white?
Because
I don't get it.
we kind of figured some shit out, you know? But here's what's weird. Egypt,
So much.
and I could be incorrect, but didn't Egypt have a lot of Jews for slaves?
Phil, though, fact check this. I can't. I have way too much shit going on. I need to keep track of right now.
Right?
I have the video queued up.
Like, leave my people alone, like Moses, all that shit. That was like Jews that were Egyptian slaves.
This is where we get the fucking.
Because you know Africans aren't building the fucking symmetrical pyramid.
No. I mean,
Come on.
breaks they gotta take. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, speak English.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me, Phil.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to spell that one out a little bit.
Enunciate.
But you know that Jews could probably fucking nail a pyramid.
They can also nail people to the cross.
Fucking. So you're talking about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Got it.
Yeah, not mine. I don't believe in that shit.
No, the Jews are like. The Jews are like, let's nail him to this fucking T.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, all right, I'll give you three
stand still,
spikes.
put your arms out. Well, you look just like this fucking board we made. Doot.
Like, let's nail him to this plus sign. Why is it always about math with you guys?
Put a bit of math.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, the World War II
World
thing.
War II battle in Egypt. Come on, man. Jesus Christ, Phil. Not all of us sit around all night and watch fucking World War II documentaries. I'm watching fucking DJs and gambling videos.
This is why Phil's smarter than us.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine. This is why Phil needs to watch the show more.
I know, right? He can easily become top fan now. It's up to him, man, if he wants it or not.
Yeah, I'd give him
And
a
the
badge.
fucking Egyptians will fucking cherish him and praise him and think he's a god. He's a deity.
Yeah. Elmine. Elmine. Elmine is very Germany.
Dude, I think you nailed it the first time you said it. It sounded right.
Elmine. Aluminum.
Like our cans are made of.
Hey, what do you think about the Val Kilmer dying?
It sucked. I mean, he was on his way out after when I saw his slight cameo in Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
What was that, like 2 years ago? I heard he was on his way out, and that was rough seeing him like that. And I mean, he fucking slayed in so many movies back in the day. Man.
I mean, how can you
that Doc Holliday? Jesus Christ!
Watch it. I made my kids watch it.
I haven't watched it yet. I mean, I've watched it once before. I haven't watched it since, but he was fucking so yeah. He was so good in that.
The best. I was trying to teach my kids the difference between watching a show to watch it and then watching the performance.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you're watching a movie and you can tell the guys or a girl is acting.
Yeah.
They're just saying lines. Then you see a performance like that where it's the actual historical person.
Yeah. Acted his dick off.
And it blows your mind. It blows your fucking mind. You know?
There's definitely two different ways to watch those sort of shit like that. I mean, in like historical movies and stuff, it's a little more interesting to get into because of the facts and the history and everything behind it.
Yeah.
It's great to see somebody dive headfirst into it rather than just get a comedy or an action movie that, hey, you literally just got to go through the paces and you're gonna you're gonna have a blockbuster in your hands. That's great. Like all the superhero movies and shit. Shit like that was just how historically accurate you need to be because all these fucking pimple-faced curmudgeons in their mom's basement are going to start fact-checking shit and looking for an inaccuracy somewhere to drill you on. Shit like that where he just gets absolutely nailed and there's nothing they can say.
But also at the time, like for like 20 years, he was one of the most attractive guys of all time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. When he was Iceman and Top Gun,
he had a run, dude.
Everybody wanted to fuck him more than Tom.
Dude, Willow?
Oh, Jesus.
Hot as fuck. And then he takes this role to be this like gaunt, pale, sweaty, tuberculosis-ridden dude. Like how he didn't win an Oscar for that, I'll never know. I think he was up against something weird though, like not Schindler's List, but something close to that. Oh wait, Schindler's List, like a Nazi that counts things, big fucking deal. But yeah, he should have won an Oscar for that. And I guarantee they're gonna give him like a what's it called, like post-hominous or
humorous?
No, like when you die. What's the thing you die? Like post
humorous. Post
humorous? No, post funny?
Post-mortem? No. Ad mortem? What's it? Rigor mortis. My brain is soaked in beer right now.
I knew a black guy that was really stiff all the time. Guess what we called him?
Humorous.
No.
Oh. Cortez.
It was something mortis.
Not gonna say it.
It was man, I forgot.
Speaking of, I have a video. Do you want to watch it?
Sure, let's do a video.
Okay, we
take 3 weeks to just play videos. Got it.
And I'm not stopping this. It's 4 minutes long. We can discuss afterwards. So write down notes.
Okay. Pause.
That's already paused.
Post Malone. Okay, so set it up. Set the clip up.
Hi. We are at the happiest place on earth. This is Disneyland. In the middle of the screen, you see Low Rent Busta Rhymes in a pink shirt. And oh my God. Tyler Perry in the middle in a white top.
So it's Busta Rhymes, Medea, and
yeah, Medea. Fuck, that's what I was going for. I fucked it up.
Got it.
There's a hang on. There's a stroller that you can see between the feet.
Sure.
Just to the left of the pole, a lady in a tan tank top. She comes into play in this video, and from your right, you will see a grandmother in a scooter. This is a 4+ minute long video. It is absolute fucking chaos, and I could not stop fucking watching this.
Okay. I've never seen this.
You haven't?
No,
this is like 4 years. It's almost 4 years old.
Must have been a cheap ticket day at Disney.
Yeah. I mean, maybe just COVID or just after, but whatever.
I was probably
here we go. Welcome to the happiest place on earth. The kid just rolling away. So the dude in a white t-shirt, I paused it anyhow. The guy in a black t-shirt, square up. That girl comes in, he turns around, takes a huge swing at her.
These are two gentlemen that obviously have never been in a fight. Like when you're like this,
could you tell by the footwork?
When you're like,
they were like happy.
Look at it. So one dude is square up sideways, like he's gonna take a fucking baseball bat at softball. And the other guy is really heel heavy. Not good.
Yes.
Not good.
Yeah, he's back.
We gotta get a right feet back, gentlemen.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at this little.
Ryan Hasenauer trying to get in and bring.
Call security!
All right, so you heard a girl say call security. Right here.
Is that the Musketeers?
On the frame we have.
Do they come out?
We have a janitor. Did you see the black girl come in a tan tank top with the mouse ears on? Okay. And then looks, well, that's a flower, but it looks like it's on the pink dude's head, and he looks like fucking mushroom from Mario.
Like it.
Okay.
Stupid ass bitch. Come on, let me have my paper. Let's go. Let's go.
No.
Down goes Grandma. Look at her. Looks like fucking LeBron going down.
Hold on. You got what you want? Let's go, mama. You got what you want?
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
All right, so at this point, we have two gentlemen trying to intervene. And then the guy in the red shorts. I have a question. Are you getting involved in this?
Flop. Doug, funny. Good job. The way that everyone's throwing punches, I would probably get involved because I wouldn't be worried about it. Like zero acumen.
All right, so why are you getting involved? There is
zero.
No,
you know, you're right. You're right.
Zero reward.
Just bail out.
And massive risk
just bail out.
for you.
Yeah, just bail out.
I would do like everybody else and stand there and watch. I would also pick a player and root for them.
I like it. Yeah. And also too, everyone's going like, call security. It's like, you're at Disney. You expect it's not a fucking club it's at Club 54. You know what I mean? Like you're not.
We've heard people yell for security twice.
Yeah.
Now, right? So look at this.
I heard security and I heard
little
ambulance.
homie here. Yeah, so look at little homeboy here screaming because he was in the fucking stroller, and now his mom, auntie, grandma, whatever dad is getting whooped on. And then you got Lil Rent Hasenauer in the backpack.
Guys, hey.
Yeah. Listen to what this guy says.
What's up? You go to jail tonight?
Yes, ma'am.
Go to jail tonight.
You go to jail tonight. I'm ready to go to jail tonight. What's happening?
Y'all got me fucked up.
I'm ready to go to jail tonight. You fired on my motherfucking bitch. Put your hands on my bitch, nigga.
Really good language. Watch this. Look at that weave.
Bitch, what's up?
If he didn't go to stroller, he wanted his money.
Right. Yeah, so you gotta stop that.
At this point, I think I jump in with these dudes and corral him. He's a big dude, so it's gonna take a few of us.
Yeah.
So security has not showed up yet. We have a janitor.
we got a broom guy with the bucket and the broom. Yeah, we got him.
Yeah, he can start beating shit down. There's another one here in the white shirt and white shorts holding his little bucket. We have another security guard that's shown up in the white shirt in the fedora.
Like it. Okay.
She's also a little on the bigger side. She's a female. No offense to the females. She is not doing anything when it comes to this.
No.
So up until this moment, I'm staying out of it. Because a couple of these women have deserved a few hands in the face. Like
I wouldn't go that far, but
well, at this point, when she's down and out and he's swinging, I'm gonna catch an arm and try to yank this dude off. Well, obviously, big dude right here in the red shorts is more
for every, let's say, 400 swings that a girl could do, you get one. The guy he popped off a little too quick to start slapping women.
I mean, you heard his fucking hand.
Yeah,
connect.
Just not good. Just no. You spend all that money to go to Disney. Well, I mean, if this was better than when I went to Disney. I would like to see this than a fucking parade.
I know, right?
For sure.
Yeah. So now you got he's got a hold of her. He's got 4 dudes pulling him off right now. Now you listen to him. He's like, "Who's choking me?" When he gets back up.
You good?
He is back up. Okay. Guy in a blue shirt with a fucking Mickey Mouse thing on his thing. Look at that fucking dork. He's got his hands on his dick the entire time. And there's the guy.
He looks like Doofy from fucking.
Yeah. Scream.
Hey,
there he is. Calm down. An actual security guard shows up. All these dudes are 50 plus.
Well, Disney's just committed to hiring an idiot.
These guys should all be. Now he's looking for
Show motherfucking hands around my neck. Bitch ass nigga. Where the fuck you at? Bitch, my
This is up from
round 4.
Hey, real quick, y'all got me fucked up out here.
Wow. Wow.
There was a lot.
Yeah, I'd say that escalated pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And it went on for entirely too long.
Dude, that wasn't even there was parts missing in the beginning why that even started.
So, okay, so they had to have known each other.
Yeah, the grandmother that went down like fucking LeBron, that was the dude's mom.
Okay.
Picture his mom. Then the girl in the tan tank top, who was off kind of the screen to begin with, and I said, keep an eye on her. She came in, he fucking whooped her ass. And then in the end, she's like, I was trying to help you. So I'm like, it was like that video with the fucking drunken Russian rednecks we watched a couple weeks ago. Couldn't figure out whose team was on whose team. You know?
Like, okay, fine.
It's like, I have no idea what is going on.
I mean, and sometimes when shit breaks out, you know, like one time I was in Charlotte. The Bills were playing the Panthers, and we're all at this like one Buffalo bar. And a certain friend of ours whose family decants wine at tailgates. He kept going up to everybody and saying, "Go Bills, go Bills, go Bills." You know, but you're in a Bills bar. Go Bills. It's fine. Whether you like it or not, which I know you're going to say something cunty about it. It's just the way it is, right? Go Blue, go Bills, same shit, right? Same philosophy. Sure. Some guy gets in his face and like literally presses his nose hard into my friend's face. And I took a little bit of umbrage with that. So I grabbed the guy by the face, walked him against the wall, and just bounced his head off the wall. Whatever. Allegedly.
Boink.
Just stop it. You know? I didn't know that guy was friends with everybody. So it's me and Kyle back to back, like in a fucking 80s movie. And it also happens to be maybe around Halloween, or they were having a Halloween party or something like that. So I'm about to like literally get in a fist fight with a guy dressed like Hulk Hogan. And I'm saying, I don't want to do this, Hulk. It was a fucking melee. But you only know what you know based on the people that are with you. So sometimes you just, swing blindly.
Yeah.
But that guy had a problem with, I think, the world at that point.
At that point, everybody.
A little too much.
He put hands on everyone.
I like that the one kid that was kind of like close to it, whatever, like 3-year-old. After the mom's on the ground, the grandmom's is on the ground. He goes in the cart, just sitting on the chair.
Somebody put him in there. Yeah, you gotta watch that. Somebody put him in it. Like his stroller fucking rolled off. His grandmother.
Your grandma doesn't need this anymore, bro.
His grandma goes down. They put him in her scooter.
It's a little too much.
It would have been way better if he reached up and hit the gas and the fucking scooter just left with that little 3-year-old kid on it. I would have fucking died if he backed it up. All of a sudden you hear beep, he runs over his grandmother.
20 years later, he's like, yeah, I killed my grandma. How?
Grandma got run over by a fucking random scooter at Disneyland, bitches.
Well, she got slapped by this guy.
He's got to grow up and wear a fucking t-shirt with her.
He has trauma every time he sees mouse ears. It's fine.
I
mean, I didn't do it. I wasn't there.
Fuck,
we are at best social commentators. That's it.
Yeah,
we just comment socially. I didn't start a fight in Disneyland.
Would I?
I'm going to jail tonight.
Yeah, dude, he was adamant, and I wonder if he got his wish.
Probably.
God damn
Anne-Marie Van. That's far too many names.
So many vowels.
Vagina hats would look great with your glasses. Which ones? My glasses?
Both our glasses. We should get vagina hats.
Absolutely. I don't like how like liberally mapped out the clitoris is on vagina hats.
Such a hard word.
It's like, oh, there it is. It's like, really? Have you ever been around one?
Yeah.
It's like the fucking plot from Goonies trying to get a girl to come. There's an octopus and a fucking retarded guy chasing you in a Superman shirt.
I'm gonna choke.
When she's coming, she's like, "Hey, you guys!" Like, "Hey, we did it."
How would we find vagina hats? Is this something we can find?
I'm sure
on
we
Amazon?
could.
Great! I can't wait for it. Hey, don't open that package. It'll be at your door on Thursday.
Hey man, why'd you mail me a pink suit? Yeah, it goes with the hat.
Yeah, it goes with a hat. Hats arriving on Friday.
Man, I miss those days where I would just send you a mystery package.
Dude, I hate those days. As they're all sitting right. Everything is literally here. The fucking Viking hat, the panda hat, the hot ones, the jelly beans.
I treat you good, man.
Fuck, you're the worst, man. Don't open it until the podcast. Don't open it till I get there. What's in it? Fucking Imodium, fish oil, and panda suits. Why? We robbing a bank? What the fuck is about to happen? Why do we have a gun? What is going on right now?
All right. Hey, before I get there, you got to find two guys that look like us, and we got to kill them, right? So you got to drug them, kill them.
Yeah. Same build.
I thought of the best.
We're going to go to the.
Have you ever thought about like robbing a bank or anything like that?
Yep. 100 times a day.
So give me your best rob a bank plan to get away with it. Don't want to put you on the spot. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, because I really don't have a plan, but I mean, it's
okay. So in Buffalo, sometimes the river would 90% freeze over. Most of the time, the lake would 90% freeze over. Right, the river would be a little free flowing. So I thought you wait till the wintertime because you're in bundle up clothes, anyways. You go out the night before.
Yeah, so a scarf over your face and a hat, maybe pull the ski mask down. Okay, might be plausible.
You go out the night before.
All right.
Hang out with some guys that are about your size. Not that I would ever do this, but I thought about it. You drug the people, drug the guys that look like you. Okay. You throw them in like a Bronco that you bought for like $2,500, right?
With cash.
Yeah. With some cash.
Fake ID.
But you'd already put scuba tanks and shit in the car. So you rob the bank. You get in the car. Police chase, whatever. You go out over the ice. Get the car to fucking go into the lake. Sink. Too dangerous for people to go after you. And you scuba dive out. You throw those fucking drugged up people. Go ahead, Daryl. Question?
No. Finish. You throw them out of the car.
They're in the car. Maybe they have a gunshot wound. Maybe they don't. Allegedly. You scuba dive in thermal wetsuits over to Canada. Got your cash. Bang, bang, boom. Ready to roll. Kind of foolproof. Outside of currents, temperatures, hypothermia. Go ahead. Yeah.
I like the plan. Very plausible. But I'm thinking if you drive the car out until the ice breaks and the car goes down and you wait, blah, 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 blah. if the police aren't shooting at you, you do not put a bullet in these guys.
Good point. Good point. Yeah.
Just they're obviously dead. Don't shoot them. You put your scuba gear on. You have a little motorized
like
things
to
pull
Bond
you along
thing.
because okay, all right, because it's not as close to Canada as you think, and there's only so much air in those.
A lot of current too, and you got to go under the ice.
So there's a lot of current, and you're under the ice, and you're really losing your bearing, and it's dark as fuck. I liked your idea up until that.
Thank you.
I liked your plan up until you get out on the ice and you have like driving your car and you have snowmobiles out there.
Oh, good point.
Fucking take off. The best time to do this would be during like a snowstorm where you can't get a helicopter up or plane to track you. You got to find some way to.
So that goes against every principle of trying to rob something where it's all planned out. Like Ocean's 11, they had it all planned out. They had the fake safe. They had fucking the Chinese guy.
Yeah.
You know, they got a lot of shit. I'm just saying, go out the night before, little Bill Cosby and the old drink, get him in the car, and just go to a place on the side of town where you're not going to meet anyone worthwhile anyways. You're doing a favor, really, to society. Throw them in there. Here's where it could really fuck up. Sometimes you think it's frozen and it's not frozen. Sometimes it's really frozen, but the swells on the frozen is really fucking big. You're gonna get your fucking shit stuck before it could even get to the point where it could possibly even go to the water.
Yeah, that thing's gonna bottom out at some point because that ice isn't just smooth all the way across because the fucking wind comes west to east and there's gonna be bumps and it's gonna be rough.
But here's the deal too.
Fuck.
You get away to Canada, let's just say hypothetically.
Why would you
right. You gotta be gay. And be like, oh no, I think everything.
So what about if you had like I don't want to say a glider, but like a parasail out there where you fucking drove out and just bailed out in the car. Maybe that's where the ice was open. Parasails were there, the little glider things. You were able to get them and take off, and you could go to maybe fake out like you're going to Detroit or Canada, turn around and go to like.
Oh, you're saying like Upper Peninsula type shit.
You go one way or the other, but I mean, you got to do it while there's a storm because you're not putting a helicopter up, you're not putting a plane up. They're not going to be able to track you on radar because obviously, if you're in something like that, you're going to stay low to the fucking ice. I mean, you could probably fly at 50, 60 feet because you're going to be below radar level because I read a lot of books about that shit. And number two is there's no going to be a 50 or 60 foot of fucking ice swell. So you're in no danger of running into anything. Just stay low. I mean, at any point you can drop that fucking thing.
But there's always a story about guys that have it all kind of figured out, and then like one person's parachute doesn't open up. Yeah.
DB Cooper
I would miss you because I'm sure mine would work because I would rig yours.
Yep. Obviously, so much. Yeah, you cut the cords in mine. I tapped it.
You're like, hey man, why do you have scissors? Just in case.
With the scissors.
What are you talking about? What scissors? Snip, snip. Yeah, after we saw, I think Tim and I one time saw Ocean's 11, and then we went to the food court at the Galleria Mall, and we're like, "How would you do it?" I'm like, "This is what I would do. That's to the T." But again, like you're escaping to Canada with what, 20 grand?
Yeah. I mean, just say you got away with a chunk.
Right.
But then you get into Canada, how the fuck you getting out of Canada?
You're not. You're now Canadian.
You're stuck.
You turn into Wolverine. Canada. Go be a logger up in fucking Nova Scotia.
I fly like I'm headed to fucking, Windsor or some shit. And then halfway there, I know I have enough gas to fucking break that shit off and go back down and land somewhere,
so
north of Cleveland. I'm in the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a
I like the movie.
Whoop, whoop. I watched a Netflix show called Money Heist. It was a little bit foreign.
Chinese?
It was no. Like maybe like French and Spanish and shit. The actors and everything. It was actually really fucking good. They planned this heist for like 5 years. Well, the guy in charge did, the professor. They didn't use names. They used everybody got to pick a city. And that was your name, like Berlin and Cincinnati and
that's admissible.
Whatever. Yeah. It's fucking and they planned it out, and he had every fucking detail nailed. So they broke into the Bank of Spain or whatever, but inside this place was a printing press. They figured out they would
The Japanese guy go, $50 bill.
Yeah.
Goonies.
Fucking create chaos, lock the bank down. Nobody could come in. Nobody could leave. They had hostages. And instead of stealing what was in the bank, they started up the presses and started printing their own money, which was legit tender. And they had a fucking 6-day plan where at the end, how they were getting the fucking money out when all the experts thought they were going left. And they actually went right because they're all waiting for them. And next thing you know, poof, they're all gone. And they're like, hey, we get separated. Something happens. You get shot, whatever. We meet here on X day. It was an incredible show on
It's called
Netflix.
What? Money Heist.
Heist.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah. It was just insane how meticulously planned it was.
Yes, you can't just wait for a snowstorm. That's the whole thing. When you're rushed, shit's going to go sideways.
Yeah. And then you sit there and you think about this stuff. It's like, can this really happen? Could
It's happening right now.
I wasn't sure if that's a helicopter or a plane about to crash on my house.
Please, God.
Please,
God.
Come on. But I'm like, you start to wonder, I'm like, fucking, could this really happen? You know, I
don't think you can print your own money.
Well, the printing press was there. Everything was there.
So they went to the place where they made money.
The Bank of Spain or whatever had
works.
all the gold reserve, and they were able to print money.
Interesting.
It was insane. Dude, it was such a good show. It was 2 seasons? 3 seasons?
I always like that one movie with George Clooney, and he's a soldier in the Middle East. And they're
it's 5 seasons.
I think it's called Three Kings. Great fucking movie.
Oh yeah, We Three Kings or something like that.
With Mark Wahlberg. Hey, how's your mother?
Yeah.
Fucking great. Fucking great. That's based on a true story. These guys stopped this truck that was suspicious, and it was loaded to the tits with gold bars. Tell me and you are soldiers. Maybe I'm in charge, maybe you're in charge, right? But we're thick as thieves. Tell me we're not taking some shavings and some gold.
Taking gold.
Fuck yeah.
I think it was the movie with Wahlberg and Charlize Theron.
The Italian Job.
The Italian Job. Those fuckers will walk around with duffel bags full of gold bars. Do you know how heavy that is? You stupid fucks. Come on.
You're gonna
It takes 2 seconds to Google how much a gold bar weighs, and you have 50 of them in a duffel bag. You're not
the
carrying
tensile
that
strength
with
on the
one
duffel bag. Not happening.
Not happening. No.
But yeah.
And like some movies like get it right, and you know, I mean they did account for that with the Mini Coopers, like
suspension,
and whatever. But I'm like, they're fucking walking down there with bags of fucking gold bars. Like,
I bet you
put 7 or 8 gold bars in there. That's gonna be heavy enough.
Yeah,
idiots.
Yeah, dude, I had to carry my fucking our luggage. We got to the resort early, so I'm carrying my bag, Tanya's bag, kids' bags, whatever. And I'm like, go ahead.
Was your wife's arms broken?
Yes. Weirdly enough. Yeah. We got in this altercation at Disney World.
We swung by Disney on our way to Mexico. You're never going to believe what happened.
Crazy, right? I was wearing this bright pink shirt, this huge gold chain. And I was like, oh, gold chain nut. But even just carrying those like across the resort, I was like, this isn't enough. It's like, you know, when they tell you to like walk with kettlebells and all that kind of shit, you know, and you're like 25 pounds in each hand, not a big deal.
Yeah.
Until you're halfway through, then you're like, God damn, this sucks.
Yeah. I was like, I remember when I started at gym and they were having me doing the milkman carries or whatever, those kettlebells. They're like 20 pounds. All right, cool. This is fucking cake. You get down once, you start back, you're like, this is kind of fucking heavy. But I'm like,
you don't realize how much your heart starts to beat when you're carrying something.
Yes.
Your heart's like, bro.
Insane. Too much.
Hey, need a little help here. I
Stop doing stupid shit.
I swear to God, if I was a soldier, and I almost was, I tried to swear in, failed the medical test, fine. But if I'm over in fucking Iraq and we liberate whoever the fuck over, and we get to go to Saddam Hussein's fucking castle or some shit, and there's a gold toilet seat.
Stealing some.
Part of that toilet seat's up my ass, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
hope it's a round one, not the pointy one, so it goes in easy. I want the whole round. I want it to be round.
All in me, dude.
No, I mean, we've heard stories and watched documentaries about how some of those guys snatch some shit, and it's like, dude, why not? I don't blame you. Fuck you, dude. You're putting your life on the line. Grab a gold fucking bar. Grab something.
So there is missing Confederate gold.
So shit, but
the North starts to burn Richmond during the Civil War.
Yeah.
And I forgot who the fucking guy was that was basically the president of
Custard.
No.
Mustard.
It's not even close because it rhymes, dude. Stop. So
I love alcohol.
Flustered. So they load up all the whole town's burning. They load up a few caravans of fucking wagons and shit, and they start fucking heading out. Go ahead, Daryl.
Dodge?
No.
Okay.
You're Doge. Yeah, Doge. So they load up all this gold. God, Frederick fucking Cumberbatch or something.
No, yeah. Cumberbund. Come to my window.
Come to Melissa Etheridge. Come to my window. Let me eat you out.
You have a bit about her one night.
I'm a dork.
Dude, somebody was talking about this stupid ass podcast the other day, and I was like, yeah, I was doing it on an iPad with a fucking virtual background, and it sucked. I watched a couple of the funniest one was the fucking episode about the women's vaginas getting stuck to the wall. Holy Jesus Christ, I've never laughed so fucking hard in my life. Susan, get that.
History of suction cups.
I was laughing so fucking hard. I was like, we need to bring that
So the
back.
South, the Richmond's burning, which it should just burn because Richmond's a shithole. I got accosted by a gay guy in a fucking bathroom in Richmond one time.
Yeah. It's so against
No, dude,
your will.
I was at this bar.
Will and Grace. So against your will and grace.
So I go to this
Tangent
I go to this trade show and I go to my buddy. I'm like, I'll be right back. I gotta pee. And I had to take like an old timey elevator, like, you know, and you hit the lever, like, you know, they used to have slaves run this stuff. I'm like, okay, I guess.
I was gonna ask if you had one of those people in the elevator.
Where you
help
at,
you
son?
out.
2 bathroom. So I'm in the bathroom, and you know how they have like urinal partitions in fancy establishments?
Yeah.
They had one of those.
Yeah. You're never high enough.
This guy is.
Yeah, everybody.
So, do you piss with your left hand or your right hand? So I'm lefty.
It's about to change in a couple weeks.
So I'm a lefty peer. So I'm peeing, and this guy is.
It depends if I'm going to text on
Fair.
my phone. I just
So it's like me, partition, other urinal. And I'm peeing. And it's more like, but like,
No,
yeah,
you
it was like,
had it right the first time. It sounded like a fucking pissed off snake.
This guy comes next to me and he starts peeing. He's like, oh, and then he puts his arm over the partition. And starts leaning. He's like, oh, it just feels so good. And I'm like, okay.
Bro.
And I think I said something creative like, wrong tree. And he's like, what? I'm like, it's the wrong tree. Like, you're barking up the wrong tree. Not for it. Accept you. Fine. He's like, it could be fun, though. I'm like, no. So Richmond is, in my opinion, gay as fuck. So Richmond's burning. They load up all the gold. No one's ever found that gold.
Where is it?
The dude got careful.
I think my chair broke.
Sure. Next to your busted anus. The guy got stopped. They recovered the gold, and then most of the gold never made it back to the good part. The fucking, I don't know, Nationals or Washington Nationals or whatever the fuck we were. I don't fucking know. But they never found the gold. Now, if I'm a soldier, we find the kitty to the fucking Confederate Army. I'd be like, and there's like 19 of us. I'm like, okay, guys, we have an opportunity here. Sure.
We're going to steal the Declaration of
Now, any money we
Independence.
take away from them, because the war was basically won at that point anyways, right? Any money we take away from them is better for the better good of the country. However, let's just put some in our pockets. You know, you got to grease the old sleeve a little bit. I would have done it. I would consider myself to be a pretty honest guy. But faced with that much wealth, come on.
I'm doing some.
Come on.
I'm going to do some.
Take a little sliver. You know when like there's a piece of pie in your fridge and it's like, don't eat that pie.
It's for.
And you take a little sliver. And then you're like, well, it's kind of uneven now. And you take another sliver. And then the whole pie's gone. Because you're a piece of shit. I would have done that.
Pie eating cunt.
But it would have been gold.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I'm absolutely. I get a chance. Anything like that in those sort of circumstances, I'm ganking some shit. I am. Sorry. I mean, you imagine like being able to get your hands on a fucking regular gold bar.
Crazy.
Like Spanish bullion or whatever the fuck, just grabbing a gold bar, holding on to one, I think right now would be the coolest thing ever. But actually getting to keep it, how much wealth that is. I mean, those things weigh like fucking 9 pounds a shot.
I think they're more than that. I'm going to say 30.
I'm going to go 17.
Okay. How much does a gold?
Standard.
Okay.
Gold bar.
27.4 pounds.
Oh, you were right. Yeah. Almost
30
pounds. So 27.4 times 16.
97.
Right? It's way more than that, you fucking
27.4 times 16. 438.
438. That's how many ounces? What's the price of gold? Right
It's over 3,200 an ounce, I believe. So a gold bar is 400 ounces, Troy ounces, which I don't know. It's named after a gay guy, but
that's yeah.
Hi, my name's Troy, and it's my fucking gold bar. It's Sarasota.
So what was that? What does a gold bar weigh? How many ounces?
400.
400 times 3,056.
Yeah. Is that me doing that or you?
No, you said 400?
430. Yeah. 400.
A gold bar.
I think it's like 1.2 million.
Right now is worth $1.2 million.
Math. Bitches. Yeah.
And I heard we don't have any more.
That's the rumor. No, I think the gold.
If that ever got investigated and was proven true, the economy would collapse so fucking fast.
And goddamn that guy, who was it, FDR that took us off the gold standard. But
yeah,
I think the other really salient point to this is this. I forgot what I was going to say. No, I think the gold was kind of a Ponzi scheme. So you take America off the gold standard.
Yeah.
And it's backed by gold, but it's fake, which allowed for like everything else to be inflated and inflation, all that kind of shit, right? So, and I'm a moron, but one would surmise that they were selling more gold than they possessed, which is why we could never stay on the gold standard. It's impossible. Because like, what did people make back then? Like when they took us off the gold standard, it was what, 1920?
DR.
Why are you saying fuck DR?
It's Dominican Republic bucks.
When did America go off?
Before or after the Great Depression?
Gold standard. I'm going to say before. Oh, shit. 1971. Way off. And here's another history lesson brought to you from two complete morons. Yeah, so they made it illegal to own, I think an ounce of gold or more was illegal. But here's the thing, there was like currency that was still printed in gold. And like, nah.
Oh, yeah, like dollar coins.
Like, nah, but
shit,
we're gonna need that. Like, so that's why sometimes these people will like buy a house from the fucking 50s and redo the kitchen and find like 40 fucking gold coins.
Kruger Hansen
like, yo.
Fucking metal detector backyard.
Fuck yeah, dude.
A coffee can full of those things. Yeah. Like I keep, it's great that we were able to buy like Dogecoin and all these crypto things, and you can watch them fucking skyrocket any day. They're gonna blow up or die out or whatever. I think at this point we're not going to lose money with our Doge investment. I think we're kind of at the bottom, and you're still like 4x your investment. I'm 2.5
because you were what,
right
2 weeks difference.
Not even, dude. I think days, because it was fucking jumping at that point. But anyhow, I was like, well, maybe I should buy fucking an 1/8 ounce of gold. And you can buy coin, you can buy it however the fuck you want. But it's not going up like that. Gold's you're not gonna buy an 1/8 ounce of gold for $400. And next week it's worth $750. Next week it's gonna be worth $402. And I went back and I looked at the gold trends, and it is just this fucking almost flat with a little bit of uptick to it. It's been increasing and increasing. It's great. Hey, fuck, you bought gold when it was
if you go 15 years ago,
an ounce.
If you go 15 years ago, so I watched the show Gold Rush, and I've been watching it since it started. And they're like, I think in 2010 is when the show started, and gold was at like $12.30 an ounce.
Yeah. I mean, you've doubled your investment.
What's really fucked up is though, like these guys forecast the season based on the current price per ounce. And then let's say it goes up another $30. Well, if you're going to pull fucking 800 ounces out of the ground, or 1,000 ounces out of the ground, or 3,000 ounces out of the ground, your profit based on what you were forecasting to spend is exponentially higher because of that.
Yeah.
But can you imagine? It's at 3,000. So you go balls to the wall. You have an off year. So you overspend trying to extrapolate it from the fucking ground. And then you're barely covering your base because, it's a really flippant market. I'd rather, in like fun investing, just fucking, hey, this is at 0.0002% of a fucking penny. And if it goes to 5 cents, fun.
I'm fucking rich.
Fun,
Yeah. Like I got a couple grand in my pocket.
Who cares?
For a measly investment. I mean, I think that's where we are with that Shiba. I think when we bought that, it was at like 6 decimal points.
Yeah.
So if it gets to a fucking penny, we've made a fuck ton
it's
of
like
money,
57 grand.
Which is insane.
So who cares?
Yeah. And then we've been letting that shit sit for what, 5 years now?
Yeah.
4?
4.
I mean, we could have made money when Doge went to 75. We could have each made.
We should have cashed it out, held the cash, and then rebought at like 20
and then waited
and then resold again when it went to 30. But that also requires me being attentive. And
I'm not. I check it like I used to check it daily when it was fucking running back up to 40, 50 cents. And you're like, hold till it hits $1. It hits $1, it's gonna go through the fucking moon, and we're gonna be so rich. Yep. And boom, it's back down to 90.
Fuck.
The best part about it is I'm really in for a couple $100. You know, I mean, we could spend that at a bar in a
at the top, our shitty little dumb investment was like worth like $700-800.
It was worth way
more. My bad.
It was worth way more than that when it hit 78 cents.
Yeah, my bad.
That time. I was like, dude, you're like, hold. And I'm like, let's get rich now.
I've never said I'm a smart guy.
No. I'm like, I'm in for like 250. I got 200 in Doge and 50 into that fucking Shiba thing. And I keep seeing these reports. I'm like, these things are going to fucking pop
sooner
off.
or later.
And, I mean, all Musk has to do is tweet about Doge again, and it fucking goes.
I know. And the fact that they named the Department of Government Efficiency after the fucking coin that we own the most of.
What a genius.
Like, come on, Daddy.
Oh, yeah. Get us rich.
All right, well, I got to bounce.
Daddy
I got to drive.
How many hours you
like
got to drive?
2.5.
Oh, that's baby
yeah, we're
shit.
good.
Well, you're gonna drink some more beers and tell your wife.
Thinking about it.
You won't make sure a fucking little bit. She's
I know.
Punch you in the mouth.
It'd be different if by the time we get out of the driveway, she wasn't asleep. You know?
Oh, I know. It's so hard being wives on road trips.
Just do this, and then.
Yeah. My wife's so good at it.
So.
You won't let me drive your truck. I will. If I could, on the way home when I'm fucking hammered and hungover, I don't want to drive 80 miles an hour down fucking Ohio.
Right.
In Dodge semis, you were fucking moderately sleepy.
The worst is coming back from Buffalo and.
Dude, you're such an idiot.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck you do this.
The worst is when it's a family trip too. Like we're coming out of Buffalo and she'll start and I'm like, okay, cool. I can get like 4 hours of sleep because we go pretty hard, and she doesn't.
Really?
So she's up. She already ran her mile, whatever. So I'm like just about to get comfortable enough. And it's hard to be as tall as we are and sleep in a car.
It's difficult as fuck. We can't curl up in a seat.
It's impossible, right?
In our comfy clothes.
And then you finally start drifting to sleep, and then you hear, and you're like, oh God, here I come. And it's my shift. And then you drive the other 10 hours, and you're like, fuck me.
Dude, we left, remember Chan's ball cancer fucking party down in Raleigh? We drove with Haz. It was an awful fucking drive. I've never driven that far in my life.
It's a trip, dude.
Drove down. We got fucked up for the whole entire weekend. We're coming home, and I'm hungover. And I go to Krista. I'm like, get you into the mountains. We're up on top. You got to drive until we get to the other side of the mountains where we have to come back down.
That's fair.
I go, I'm hungover. It's probably still drunk. I should not be driving. I can't do this. I get her up on top of the mountains shortly when we leave North Carolina. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, I can get 3 hours of sleep. Stop, grab bite to eat.
Yeah, right as rain.
I wake up. We're at Sheets. We are 37 minutes away from where I stopped driving. And I go, what the fuck? She's like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Bitch, you have the easy part.
Yeah.
All I asked. No, I can't do it. I'm like, dude, I couldn't take enough deep breaths. I couldn't drink enough fucking Red Bull in 5 hours. I couldn't eat enough pizza. I couldn't eat enough fucking gummy bears to get me enough energy to focus. I go, we're going to die when we hit West Virginia.
Yeah, it's tough, dude.
I hope you made peace with yourself. You had every chance to get us
Just
there.
Yeah.
And you didn't. And here we are now. So
this is on you.
I don't know how we made it. I don't know how we made it.
Just white knuckling it. All right. Well, hey, I'm good for Friday. If you are, so.
Next Friday, 1 week from today. Guess what? Let me check my calendar. I'm good.
Fair. Okay. We'll get back on a regular thing until your surgery. Daryl's getting a hysterectomy.
Yeah, I'm having surgery in yeah.
They're gonna sew that cunt up ears. All right, Egypt.
And when that happens, I'm not gonna want to do shit. So we're gonna book some, and you're gonna have to deal with us not being live. We're gonna tell you this is a pre-recorded show, and then you assholes will still comment. Are you guys live?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
All right. Well, I'm on the road. I'll see you.
Yeah. Don't crash, dude.
I will be good. Stay black.
Stay by your phone. What do you got tomorrow night?
We have to stay out there
after soccer dinner. Shit. Yeah. I have to DJ.
Oh yeah. FaceTime me.
Hoping Tracy shows up. I told him, fucking pussy, show up, dude.
He will.
Yeah. So I'll send you pictures of all of us fucking throughout the night.
Yeah, FaceTime me. Figure it out.
I can't do that. Chris has got Ob's volleyball game tournament from 1 to 5. I have to DJ from like 6 to 10, but I got to be there an hour early. So once Krista shows up and we're fucking rocking and rolling, I'll have her
Rage.